It's a crisp October morning. It's about 56 degrees in my house, but I'm not turning on the furnace yet. But as you see, I got my convention shirt on here, so that means I'm going to a convention. It's a smaller one. It's called Halloweenapalooza. It's in Ottumwa, Iowa. Been going to it for several years. Like I said, it's a smaller one, but it's a good time. This year they got Naomi Grossman, who's in American Horror Stories, one of those series, and Dwayne Whitaker, who was Maynard in Pulp Fiction, when they brought out the Gimp and all that, if you remember that. So that should be a good time. My cousin Chad and his wife are heading up there with me. So I'll check back in when we get there.
It's going to be in the parking lot. I just wanted to make sure everybody was safe. Yep. I'm like, don't get in the I like
They got these zombie response vehicles usually at Halloweenapalooza. They're fun. This van up here has got like a little baby doll graveyard. I don't know, or not really a graveyard, but just creepy dolls sitting around. So that was cool looking. Made it inside here. Definitely more room than the old Hotel Ottumwa they had downtown. So that'll make it that much better. Get checked in here.
What's your favorite Nightmare on Elm Street film?
I can do the other stuff, but I can't wear a mask because that got next to them.
So pretty good so far. Nice big place. Oh, I missed the Home Depot 10-foot skull. 10-foot skull? 10-foot tall skeleton over there. Going pretty good. I do appreciate the bigger space. We're not all cramped. If you knew how it was in previous years, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Ran into this interesting cosplayer at Halloweenapalooza who had an interesting take on the Silent Hill Pyramid Head, as you see there. It's purple and flowery, and so was the very long knife, as you'll see here in a second as we talk to Alice. All right, well, tell me a little bit about your cosplay, what your name is and all that.
I am Alice, and I did Pyramid Head, but make it fashion.
Yeah,
it's kind of my whole motto when it comes to a lot of my different cosplays. I try and do a lot of them with some sort of a little fashiony twist.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's fun and I like to be cute and I like things that sparkle. So that's what I did here. I made the sword. It is 6 feet long. I'm actually going to rewing it because I don't like the way it turned out, but she is pretty big.
Yeah. You said you stayed up half the night making some of this stuff?
Yeah, my boyfriend and I were up until about 2 o'clock this morning, gluing on all of these rhinestones and the flowers and the lace, and the same thing with like the head. We were like back to back with the glue gun hovering over like the desk and just trying to get it done. But yeah, it's been a week. And I've also like sewn half of my products this week too, so in between coats of paint, it's like, okay, I gotta get some sewing done. Okay, I gotta go paint. I gotta like, okay, now I gotta, you know, make my dog collars, and so it's been...
How'd you kind of get into it in the first place?
So I had an ex-boyfriend who introduced me to anime, and I was like, I don't want to watch anime, that's for kids. And he put on Death Note. And after the first episode, I was like, this is not for kids. So
It's definitely not.
I kept watching more and more anime, and as I was looking for other animes to watch, like looking up like recommendations if you liked whatever anime, I came across people like all dressed up, and I asked my boyfriend at the time, I was like, what is this? And he's like, oh yeah, it's cosplay. I was like, you mean to tell me that I can play dress up as an adult? And he was just like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, I've got to start cosplaying. So I did my first cosplay was Seal Phantom Hive from Black Butler.
Shot it up near Galena. This is an 80s horror anthology that he co-directed and edited.
This guy's at a lot of conventions. He did High on the Hog with Sid Haig. He's probably in, what was that, Midwest Monster Mania Con that I have a video on, if you want to check that out. One thing I noticed at this show is a lot on Mothman merch. You can see him up there right now. Must be getting a little more recognition these days. Now let's check in with the Naomi Grossman panel.
Which was the year right after Freak Show. I want to say I was away 46 of the 52 weeks that year. And granted, they weren't all cons, but a lot of them were. So, but that was then. I would say I probably do one a month.
Oh, that's really
It's
cool.
not bad.
Yeah. And what was it like for the American Horror Story Carnival when it, or not even like Carnival, Asylum when it came out? There was pictures on the internet, of course, I'm sure you've seen, where it shows your character Pepper from American Horror Story and what you look like in real life, and people were flipping their you know what, because the makeup was so good and your acting was so good. How did that affect your life when all that came out?
In every way. Yeah, I mean, it was just like, it was wild. Like, overnight, I'd be driving and all of a sudden, you know, Pepper for President posters popping up on telephone poles. And, you know,
This it's a little different being here than downtown like you normally do. We're going to start by going across the bridge to downtown and kind of loop around. I don't really have a route.
That's how I'm gonna do it. I would go for the board.
Linda, do a spin for us. Awesome. This is Linda 6K. Linda 6K. We have 4A, who is Sean, and he is Steve Punk, Mad Hatter. No.
A microphone! Now you know what they say about colors, right? You can't spell slaughter without laughter.
Now when I say I've been tormented all day, I have been. I walked in here, this next person, number 8A, Josh, or Jason, has tormented. Nope. I'm just gonna stare at me. This is Josh as Jason, 8A.
Okay, so I really have to say that new spot for Halloweenapalooza at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa was a great decision. Plenty of room to move around and look at stuff. You weren't bumping into people all the time. Everything was in one room. Nice, huge theater to watch the locally produced movies and have the costume contest at the end. So good job, guys. Hopefully that keeps that show growing, because I go every year and it's always pretty cool. That being said, I didn't buy a lot of stuff there. I came home with money, which is rare going to a horror convention. But I just, like I always say in these videos, I have so much stuff hanging around in my house. I don't need much more, but I did. The strange thing was, I found more Star Trek stuff than anything. I got this captain's log, just a little notebook. I got that at the American Gothic house we stopped at, so check out that video. I'll link it in the description below. And I found these socks at Dollar Tree, of all places. Spock, Kirk, and Captain Picard. That's pretty cool. I did buy this short story book. The guy signed it. I wasn't really paying attention, but this one's kind of beat up. But oh well. Then I got my autograph here, Naomi Grossman. She goes, I usually sign this one, Hail Satan. Is that okay? I'm like, sure. That'll be cool. That's from some movie where she's a Satanist, or TV show. I don't remember. I haven't seen that one yet. Oh look, a memory chip. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe. And the next convention I'm going to, I think, probably in December in Columbus, with a bunch of Star Trek people. And actually Jodie Whittaker from Doctor Who's going to be there, but I don't know if I'll pony up the $120 or whatever for that autograph. But anyway, thanks for watching.